Alright there, your old mate Yogi here. Finally, taking you back to Galarian. More rather than righteous. I've had to call it halt on this for a while, because when I got the cold, I wrecked my throat. And it's only today I think I'm good enough to do all the reading that's involved in this. I love the game. Way too much. Alright. Let's head out. Got an unfound hideout. We've got an inconspicuous camp, which we saw that letter for. Let's go there.
Stay on your toes. Always watch your back.
We got Albert Notes. Nook. The aged kobold sits by the small campfire, greets you with an amicable gesture. He doesn't reach for his weapon or hiss threateningly. All in all, his behaviour is highly unusual for one of his kind. His clothes look quite unusual too. Not many kobolds opt for human clothing, nor do they adorn their possessions with spikes or scales. Greetings, my name is Knock. I am all alone here, so you may safely come closer. He speaks smoothly without the usual kobold hissing. Moving aside slightly, the kobold points to the carcass of a small animal and a stick roasting over a fire. Dinner will be ready soon. Whoa, I've never met a talking lizard before. Well, back in the River City we had a real dragon. Are you a dragon too? Can you turn big? You flatter me, young lady. Many of my fellows would give up everything to become dragons. Some even entertain themselves with fancies of already being such, but I'm proud to be what I am, a kobold, nothing more, nothing less. A kobold. I've met them on the ground. Small, weak, sneaky, worthless in face-to-face combat. They love setting snares and shooting you in the back. This one seems smarter than the others, and he talks, well, so much that... so that must mean the trap he's laid is an especially devious one. Be careful, mistress, don't go near him. Better to shoot him from a distance. Who are you? As I've already mentioned, my name is Crinnock. I'm at your service. The kobold offers a short bow, an unusual gesture for one of his kind to make. As a rule, kobolds do not express their respect to anyone other than dragons. I'm a traveller and a friend to the crusade. I can be your friend too, if you are tolerant towards kobolds. Crinnock offers the word tolerant with shocking ease, as if he is something other than the narrow-minded and savage subterranean beast you expect him to be. Kobolds are infamous for worshipping dragons and despising all other races, and few of them would even understand the concept of tolerance, let alone subscribe to it. Hey. I'm not going to ask him about his word tolerance, because this one's strange. I can understand that. At least. What's your cooking? Judging by its ears and hind legs, it's a hare. The kobold casts a dubious glance at the animal's mouth, which boasts a set of huge teeth. Or maybe it's a tiger. Depends on your point of view, I suppose. Don't try to be cute, kobold. It doesn't suit you. You ninny, I'm as charming as they come. What is it you want from me? I want nothing from you. I'm asking for nothing. I'm simply offering help. I sympathise with your cause, so I would like to provide whatever support I can from time to time. Does that work for you? The kobold stops and looks at you expectantly. How exactly can you help me? With advice, mostly. Throughout my life I've seen a lot, and a piece of timely advice can be extremely valuable, don't you agree? Of course, if your advisor is kobold, the merits are not so obvious, but you're in luck. This kobold right here has extensive knowledge of a variety of matters that you might find useful today, someday. After some thought, he nods towards the campfire. One more thing I have to offer is this hare, after it's cooked. Well, we did come across a sneaky camping area before. I'm not sure I should trust the food. How do you know so much about demons? Crinnock gives you a long and heavy look. I've had some experience with them. I don't want to go into details right now. All I'm saying is that after a rather short, not even hostile encounter with them, I stopped eating meat for several years. Interesting. So what's the catch, as if he'd be honest? No catch. I'm acting for wholly altruistic reasons, but my motives are something I'd rather not reveal. Chinook turns his face to you and his wrinkles become more visible in the glow of the fire. We just met 5 minutes ago. Don't you think it's too early to expect complete candour just yet? That's a point. As I have already told you, I'm a friend of the Crusade. You can choose to trust me or you can leave. I offer help and ask nothing in return, so the question is simple. Will you accept the claw of friendship from a stranger, or is your distrust stronger than you need for help? If he's helping against demons, I really don't care if he's a human, elf, kobold, or bloody slug. Thank you. Appreciate any help. Chinook nods agreeably. Then we have a deal. You won't regret your decision. Just drop by my camp every now and then. We can have a word. Perhaps I'll be able to give you some useful tips. No. Pulling out a small knife, the traveller carefully cuts off 2 strips of meat, roasted. It throws one into his bloody maw while graciously offering the other to you. Strange animal for sure, but it seems edible. The energies of the world wound mask everything in illusion. Harmless-looking animals try to eat you for dinner. Dangerous paths appear to be straight roads. And your enemies, sometimes your enemies can look like your friends. Chinook squints and looks deeply into your eyes. Yes, I've come across a situation like that just recently. Haven't I? And the leper smile. Have you ever been in a situation like this? First you think a person is your friend and ally. Then the scales fall from your eyes and you realise they are actually your sworn enemy. Yes, I just don't know who it is yet. So you catch this person, you tie them up, and then you start thinking, how should you treat them now? Like your enemy? Like your former friend? It's hard to decide what you would do if one of your friends turned out to be a traitor. I'd torture the traitor for days and make them beg for mercy. I'd enjoy it too. The kobold scoffs with disdain. I once civilized. Fine, let me assume you quench your thirst for revenge. Will it serve any purpose at all? Yes, I will feel better. It seems to me that the only benefits you will get from this decision is the satisfaction of your sadistic inclinations. And something in Crinnock's voice sounds merciless, like cold steel. If you catch a traitor, grab them and shake them until they spill everything they know. Some need to be tortured. I just said that. Others will crack if you threaten their family or bribe them with promises of mercy and gold. Wring a traitor dry like a rag mop, and think about war, not about ethics. I have little care for ethics. I would have thought my answer would have told you that. At least, that's what smart people write in books. The fervour fades from the kobold's voice, but subtle glints still flicker in her eyes. What really works up there? Who? Me? Not at all. You say that like you're an expert on kobolds, as if you can intuit our deepest feelings and emotions. I guess you're right. What matters most is doing what's best for the cause. My cause. The kobold shakes his head, pretending not to care. Maybe I'm right, maybe I'm wrong. I was just sharing my opinion. And again, if we're discussing traitors, it's fortunate that betrayal is not reserved for mortals alone. Demons stab each other in the back far more frequently. The rumour is that there are at least 2 demon stashes within Dresden, filled with arms and supplies that were already stolen by Descarites from Pathfinders, and vice versa. One of them is near the entrance to the fortress, while another one lies at the entrance to the citadel. Where on earth would you learn that? Gossip, hearsay. The world is an ocean of chatter. I'm quite a skilled fisherman. Somewhat suspicious that you know so much about these things. That's pure luck. Kobolds must get lucky too sometimes, right? Cranking his knuckles, Crinnock gives you an inquisitive look. I hope that when the time comes for you to make real decisions instead of hypothetical ones, your wisdom won't fail you. Just one bad choice can turn a revered leader into a disgraced pariah. I've seen it happen before. I lived through something like that. My tribe suffered a disaster caused by just one bad choice. Can you even imagine? The kobold squints sadly, his shoulders slumping a bit. With a sigh, he begins to talk. I don't like telling this story, but it might be useful for you to know it. Perhaps it will serve as a warning. Perhaps next time. As you wish, I understand that your time is short, and your list of things to do is quite long. I don't care to know much more about him, just whatever help he has. You mentioned you know a lot about demons. My humble knowledge at your disposal. What do you say their main weaknesses? The fact that they are hostages to their own nature, and by nature, demons are just a bunch of mad apes. A grotesque parody of ordinary chaos. You don't need to make a bunch of apes angry, you just need to give one of them a banana and arm the other with a stick. They'll kill each other without your direct intervention. I don't have bananas for them, though. Do you know anything about wounds inflicted by demons that first appear, then disappear, and later reappear again? Do I need to resort to platitudes such as the weirdest tricks can be expected from demons, or can I just skip that part? I've never heard anything like you're describing, but new sorts of nasty stuff appear in the world wound every day. However, if we think about it some more, don't you think this wound doesn't cause enough trouble to be something the demons did to you on purpose? I said it was me. But you have a point. I've been wondering that it doesn't cause much harm. When you're hit by magic of the abyss, you know instantly that death is coming your way, and fast. True. Then everything's clear to me that you can do. I have to go. I don't think you've got anything else useful to say. Good luck. I believe you'll need it. Get out of here. Maybe I'll come back, maybe I won't. Well, in the meantime... a little fight with demons. Why not?
They'll beg me to stop.
No, they're going in for her, aren't they?
I'll cut you wide open.
Why am I so weak?
Not necessarily weak, but you've been attacked a lot, let's face it.
Cover me!
I'll rip you apart! Only death can stop me.
Not so useful.
The spirits demand your blood.
Stab their backs.
are today's sacrifice.
You're irrelevant.
Nicely done. Let us heal her. It's fine. And we shall check out Currantglen. But how? Who kind of... Ulbrich gazes at the timer of its remnants in confusion. I visited here just a month ago. Everyone was alive, but now... Not a month ago, Ulbrich. 100 years have passed. Not that 100 years nonsense again. I don't believe it. It's impossible. This is all fake, an illusion conjured up by Oglins to hide the real village away from my eyes. Ulbrich's eyes madly dash from one decrepit wreck to another. We must search everything. Find the people. Learn what they're being kept, where they're being kept. Free them and snap the horns of the puxies that did it.
Huh? What's that?
There's nothing but ruins, bones, and ash. In settlements, the entire population was wiped out.
I see something over there.
A body. A spiritual of some kind. And what I expect to see here? Examine it. Strange thick pus is oozing out of the corpse. It must be the reason the tree is covered in corruption. Getting rid of the corpse would be a good idea. It'll stop the decay from spreading. Let's get it down. You take the corpse down effortlessly. Thank you, War Chief. It lowered off my chest. Nothing else here. Ghostly shapes flutter in the air. It seems the spirits of the dead Sarkorians are still lingering in this place. And what do you want, lost souls? The ghosts just look at you blankly. It seems you'll not be getting an answer. What do you think, Ulbrich? Happy lives leave no spirits, that much we know. What exactly a spirit needs, oh, it's something even an experienced shaman can't always work out. Let's take a good look around the place, maybe we'll find some kind of clue. You shouldn't stop here. Fair enough, War Chief, let's keep moving.
Careful now. That's easy.
A trap.
Save the last one for me.
No. It's company. A little unfortunate.
No match for me.
Not from there. Oh well.
I'll loot your corpse.
Well, a little tough.
Operane sentence. This is irrational.
I'll rip you apart!
Continue fighting, everyone.
Absorbed.
Your death awaits.
Go for their hearts! Ha! Pain is excruciating.
They'll beg me to stop!
Damn it. Oh, that one absorbs it.
Cover me.
I'll cut you wide open.
See if the acid arrow will work. Not if you miss.
Stab their backs.
Hasn't the only magic will?
The spirits demand your blood.
No match for me.
Well, it worked then. The building is larger and more solidly built than the rest of the house, but Eldrod chieftain.
your back? The spirits guide me. I am helpful, am I not?
Yes, you are, Camellia. That's why we have you here.
Huh? What's that?
Let's have a look at what we've got here. Full plate +2. Massively superior. Range charm. Blessed amulet. Sort by name. I don't think it's
Can't
usable
wear
now.
it, but I can still sell it.
I don't think we're doing that. Short sword +1 useless. And also else, seemingly some magical property, but not one I can use. Right, we shall rest. I need to hold off the corruption. We haven't healed him. Or her. A cave. Let's see what lies beyond, shall we?
Now, what is that?
It's a trap, Camellia. I think you recognize them.
I hope you appreciate this.
I always have the upper hand.
I ever see Sarkoris green again?
Restless spirit, leave. This valley of sorrow and grief is no place for the living. The spirit's voice resonates with pain. Why are you telling me to leave? Leave. It hurts too much sense life near me. I tell you nothing. Oh, please, tell me your story. Spirit howls terribly. Open your eyes. This place is cursed. There is no saving it. Your life will be snuffed out just like go. I guess I must go. I bet.
Always watch your back.
There is the spirit wolf leading us on again. sort of sacrifice by the look of it. So, Oldbrig's voice is deceptively calm, and only the veins pulsing in his shaved temple betrays his true feelings. He slowly looks around the dungeon, breathes in the fetid air, runs a hand along the wall and studies the grime clinging to his fingers. Oh. Did you know about this place? Of course not. How could I have? Thought it was just a place for storing things. What is this? A shrine, war chief. And not one you'd build to honour the gods. See this altar? Wasn't no kids that butchered it. They butchered here. Ulbrich clenches and clenches his fists, his fingers turning into sharp claws for a brief moment. A vile cult of some man-eating filth right under our feet. What happened here? Slaughter. First, the ritual kind, followed by the regular sort. But it wasn't Oglins that put the village to torch. It was people. They sold themselves out to Oglins and raised armies against their own. The Oglins from this village were worshipping demons. Ulbrich scowls, his gaze roaming between you, the bones scattered on the floor, and the blood-streaked altar. In the end, he stubbornly shakes his head. No, I do not believe this. It cannot be. We're my kin. We drank from the same flagon. Surely I'd have noticed if they're up to this foul business. Your kin who did it, how do you explain what we found? Or if it wasn't your kin who did it, how do you explain what we found? It must have been outsiders of some kind. Heck, maybe they weren't even from Sarkoris. Borders a stone's throw from here. Came brandishing their cult. Killed everyone and built this rotten thing in the cellar to shift the blame to our people. That's what happened. Well, I'll just wait. You just wait, you blackguards. Ulbrich shakes his fist at the invisible strangers. Stop denying the obvious, Ulbrich. Please. Makes you think anything here is obvious. We're up to our necks in Oglins, demons, fae, angels, and all kinds of things that go bump in the night. You know how fond they are of messing with mortals, don't you? No, you can't trust your eyes. You got to follow your heart. My heart is telling me our people would never do something like this. Did people worship demons in Sarkoris? Folks worshipped all kinds of things. Ulbrich pensively tugs at the lock of red hair. We're not Mendevians. We don't teach others which belief is right. Of course, most stuck to the gods and spirits of their homeland. But if the otherworldly powers called to you and you answered, worship Pelura's frozen backside or a puxie on a flying broomstick if you like. Nobody will bat an eyelid. Unless you start pestering others with your faith. Then your people could have brewed all kinds of mischief under your nose and you wouldn't have known. There was a big commotion in Sarkoris, as I recall. That troublemaker Aradan showed up. Back then, some god of crickets or grasshoppers had gained quite the following, can't remember which. Those crackpots minded their own business until that bigwig from Absalom, a living god and all, proclaimed they were worshipping Oglins, drove them off and set fire to their shrines. They turfed him out of the country, which was fine by me, with a started out hounding somebody else, mark my words. Aradan waged war on the cult of discarded the Locust Lord, one we're currently fighting. Did he? Aradan was right after all, you don't say. And we called him every name under the sun. Ulbrich scratches the back of his head, but no. We must have taken against him for some reason. If that Lord of Weevils was so nasty, why didn't Aradan put an end to him, along with the cult? So much for being a living god. He came here, made a mess, and didn't finish what he started, and skipped back to Absalom in time for tea. No way to do a job now, is it? No, it's not. Bah. So what do you want to do next, Ulbrich? Much to do, is there? The ones who did this to my kin are long gone. We won't be able to handle it alone. Ulbrich's fingers plunge into his beard. Well, that's that. This is serious business, and we need help. Let's head on up to the Stone of Voices. It's an hour. In an hour, the whole of Sarkoris will know of this slaughter. Won't be able to hide from an entire country. Come on. Ulbrich, your country is no more. Your people are dead. Have you not worked this out yet? Well,
I'll rip you apart!
Oh, we have a bow over here. I didn't see that.
You are today's sacrifice!
And another bow over there.
I'll loot your corpse.
Too late for apologies! Vision blurring, legs are shaking.
They'll beg me to stop.
I dedicate my body to science. Go for their hearts!
Your death awaits.
And so these foul things end. The weapons they have might be useful. Or maybe not. You took rather a smack, didn't you? Oh, Ninio could learn, but she doesn't have any spells there that she can. Let us see what lies beyond, shall we? Interesting.
I am helpful, am I not?
There must have been a lot of good fish here for the people to have built a fishing shrine.
Careful now.
These elementals are not aggressive towards us. There is a spirit wolf again.
Here it is, look! The Stone of Voices, and scarcely a mark on it. Now I'll find out what's going on here. I'll call the tribes from all over Sarkoris. They'll see the spirits, and together we'll work out what kind of scoundrel is behind all this. We'll find them, catch them, and rip their head off.
Aldrich rubs his hands, and a smile once again dawns his face. Are you finally going to tell me what this stone is?
I already told you, it's a Stone of Voices. What's unclear about that? Or aren't your ears working? A magic stone. Stones like these can be found all over the country. Druids and other folks who communicate with spirits use these stones to send messages to each other. If there's anyone left alive in all Sarkoris, I'll get an answer through this.
I wouldn't hold up your hopes then, Aldrich. Aldrich looks at you expectantly, and when he realises you truly don't know what he's talking about, he heaves a sigh, begins to explain patiently as if to a small child. Aldrich, no one's going to answer you. There's no one left.
Enough of your lies! A whole country perished just like that? Not possible.
What was the wolf that called us here?
A spirit, most likely, or else someone sent us a vision. I don't know what it means, but it's a good sign. Someone wanted to talk to us, so they called us to the stone. Looks like not everyone in Sarkoris perished after all. Huh?
Well, do what you must do. I won't get in your way.
I like to see somebody try.
Smiling triumphantly, Aldrich walks up to the stone and presses his hand against it. Nothing happens.
Hold on. Something's not quite right here. Now, let's see.
Frowning, Aldrich traces his fingers over the runes, but all he managed to elicit is a weak, barely visible shimmer, deep in the grooves of the stone's carvings. A minute passes in tense silence, then another. Finally, Aldrich removes his hand from the stone. Well?
I feel nothing. There's no one there.
As I told you.
They're gone. They're all gone.
That's what I said.
In all of Sarkoris, there's not a single living voice. How can this be?
Aldrich slowly shakes his head, struggling to believe his own words.
My country is gone. My clan is dead. My god does not speak to me. My time has been and gone 100 years past. Who am I now? Who in the world has need of me now?
Well, we do against the demons. Being quite adequate. Digging his fingers into the mane of red hair, Aldrich stares unseeing at the lower sky. Alright. Baleful Great Apocalypse Locust. What are you filthy creatures doing here? Have you led these people here to feed them to me, Commendable? Are you the vermin that destroyed the village? Now you're going to pay for everything you've done. And here's a little man with red hair. My master warned me you were dangerous. To me, you're just a light snack. Who are you? I'm your doom. I am the one who will feast on your remains. What are you seeking here? My master sent me to block your path. Your path to a place that's off limits to the curious. Master, who would that be? So many unnecessary questions. What for? You're never going to need that knowledge. Well then die, scum. Oh, brave. I enjoy killing brave prey. Do you? We appear to have a pet wolf. Is that half-dead pile of fur still baring its teeth? Fine! And he's run. Left us with a little joy of killing a few vermiphages.
I'll cut you wide open. Mind over muscle.
Cover me!
Now more things. A little more dangerous, but not much. That is, however... Put you down.
So this is how it feels.
Ninio.
Esmo, Axe.
Stab their backs.
Brimrack survived. That's not good.
Esmo, Axe. Yes.
The damage is reduced. It's down, good.
I'll loot your corpse. Your death awaits.
Ember. Ah, it's not going to work. It is a fire demon.
Cover me.
Bloody hell, there's more of them. Why can't she do that? Not letting us. Yes, this is definitely how it feels, and it's not good. This has failed. Load. Please tell me we don't have the whole thing to do again. If we do, we're going to halt there. Well, that's the cave.
What's that glitter?
I hope you appreciate this.
Careful now.
And we have to go through here.
That's easy.
Can't hide this from my eyes.
You'll make a fine trophy.
They don't know how fragile they are.
Cover me!
This is the other bow.
No match for me.
I'll cut you wide open.
Clawing time.
Stab their backs.
If I survive this, it'll make for a good story.
Unfortunately, you're not in your shape,
You
so
apart.
it's a bit late in the fight to be doing that.
The spirits demand your blood.
This will be the stuff of legend.
I'll loot your corpse.
I'll remove this obstacle. Ouch! Surrender or else!
You are today's sacrifice.
Your death awaits.
And there we are.
You can trust me.
I'm not sure about that. Oh, yeah.
Where do you
Oh,
want
for
me?
pity's sake, stop walking all over it and let me pick it up. Now. Remember. More damage. Less chance of hitting. Also less bonuses. But from now. Oh, it's this way, isn't it? Unfortunately, if we rest, we will be in corruption. For healing, rest.
Always watch your back.
Now that brought the elemental. Mask of rapid mates. When the wearer of this mask hits an enemy with a bite attack for the first time in a round, they immediately make another bite attack with a full bonus. Do have bite attacks. Might as well have it. You're seldom going to use it, if ever, but you might as well have it all the same. Let's see what's in here.
That's easy.
Reach made a magic rod. Right. We have shadows here.
Go for their hearts!
No match for me.
Cover me!
cut you wide open!
They'll beg me to stop!
Stab their backs.
How many of these blasted shadows are there?
The spirits demand your blood!
I'll rip you apart!
I'll loot your corpse.
No match for me.
Indeed not. Um. We'll take that. We're fine with that. Again with the healing.
I would like some time to collect myself.
I'm sure you would. You're not going to get it though, are you?
Well, the spirits guide me. I am helpful, am I not?
Do we not tell you enough that you're helpful? Is that it? Mighty fists. Ah. In that case, it can go to the horse.
Whatever comes next, we'll be ready.
Precisely.
Oh, it seems there's nothing else in there. It seems we have one more fight.
Always watch your back.
Open your heart to me.
Here it is, look! The Stone of Voices! I already... Enough of your lie! I...
Step through quickly.
Hold on. They're gone.
They'll beg me to stop.
You are today's sacrifice! Ha!
Your death awaits.
I'll hit you! You should have listened to reason.
I'll rip you apart!
Cover me!
That failed.
No match for me. Why am I so weak?
Oh, because I stood you right where you shouldn't be. That's not good.
Go for their hearts!
Stab their backs.
Um... Come on.
I'll cut you wide open!
do to your corpse?
You won't stop us. You're irrelevant. This condition is irrational.
No.
Your death awaits.
Admit. And they all bloody resisted.
This pain is excruciating.
Oh, Brig! I'm just going to let it go because I think this is a fail.
My body decides. I can push through this. I'm sorry I have to do this. Continue fighting everyone.
That would be a no for now. We'll head back to camp. We'll come back to this some other time. I don't care about the meth magic wand, actually.
Always watch your back.
So, going to head back to camp. Rest up. We'll continue from there next time, but not in here. We'll come back at the next level here. In the meantime, hit like, comment, subscribe if you want the channel to grow. Bye now.